How's it going, everybody? We're back with some more Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. And once again, joined by Cody, if you'd like to say hello.
Hello.
So, last
More
time...
awake this time.
Yep. Last time we left off, we got, some inventions that the professor supposedly invented, such as the springs and the shovel.
Right?
I don't know how that works, but it does somehow. Today, we're going through this spooky hedge maze, which is full of spiders and random gaps that need to be filled, and floating things.
Is there any boss fights in this game?
Yes, there's 4 of them. 3 of them are bosses that are monsters / ghosts from Scooby-Doo Where Are You? And one of them is unique to this game.
Right? It's a werewolf!
A werewolf?
Indeed.
Is that what the old style werewolves used to look like?
Yep, at Scooby-Doo that's what they looked like.
Buried
Buried
treasure?
treasure, he says, as it's a random sandwich buried underground.
Oh no! It's a zombie!
I mean, for a dog, you wouldn't really care, but for a person, I wouldn't eat that.
No. But I really do like that they made all the ghosts and monsters look how they looked in the TV series. That was just nice respect to pay to the creators.
Even if they do look out of place and goofy.
Perhaps, like, I don't know why there's so many werewolves and zombies all over the place, but there just is.
Right?
And big spiders. I'm assuming they're tarantulas.
Right!
I like that we get chicken from a spider. I like that we get food from all these monsters. How does that work?
Right?
Oh, we run their pockets, bro.
Maybe. I don't know why they got...
Once you're knocked out, we just take whatever they have in their pockets.
True. It's like we're being thieves.
It's like Pokemon, dude. You beat the enemy, you get loot.
Perhaps. That's one way of looking at it. And the groundskeepers randomly in the hedge maze. He invented the slippers and the lampshades. That is one professor.
Bruh. What the...
See, he invented this.
Yeah, totally. My feet were cold before the professor invented these.
Yep, and the lampshade somehow conceals you. It's magic. And plants with bad breath are just all over the hedge maze.
Right? It's a werewolf!
It's a werewolf!
That doesn't look like a werewolf to me.
That's what it looked like in the TV series.
Buried treasure! Ruby! Rummy!
I was exposed to Van Helsing at a younger age, so I'm used to that type of werewolf.
Oh, are you now? You're
Where's-
more used to the whole Gen Z stuff.
It's not really Gen Z, it was 2005.
Alright, I'll give it that. Doesn't that statue look like Shaggy?
Right?
No, that was Shaggy's ancestor. What's the old Greek name?
Shaggycus? Spartacus?
Shaggykis?
Yeah, I don't know.
Cornelius Shaggyton?
Yes. I don't know what's up with all these thorns, why the professor doesn't take good care of his property. But
He has a lot of holes in the ground.
And there's tar everywhere, so
Right?
I'm pretty sure that's illegal to have all this tar that's not solid.
Buried treasure!
Maybe it is, maybe not.
Rummy!
Who's to say? It's his property.
Right? I mean, I guess he can make the rules, can't he? We don't even know what this really is. Look who it is. Shaggy. Like, hi, Scoob.
Hey,
Better
Scoob,
hop on
better
real
hop on
quick.
This thing has a mind of its own. Oh, thanks, Huggy.
And I think this is a lawnmower? Riding lawnmower?
Yeah, it's a riding lawnmower.
And it's riding on all these thorns, which I can't imagine is very good for it. But maybe the professor invented riding lawnmowers.
He seems to invent a lot of things that are oddly a thing.
Yeah. Lampposts, random bridges that go up and down. And plants with bad breath. I don't understand though all these safety precautions. Like he's got statues shooting arrows, gargoyles that shoot fire, and monsters. Like who's he expecting that's gonna come over here and want to take his inventions?
It's for the lawyers that are coming to sue him.
Right, all these lawyers.
Like all this traps and everything is preparation so he doesn't get sued.
So you'd be kind of screwed if you want to talk here. Just get killed by anything and everything.
Pretty much.
But he's kind enough to have these lampposts all over so you can see where you're going.
No, it's more like a challenge. If you get past all these, then you can sue him.
Oh, I like this bridge physics too. It goes up.
Yeah, with no pulley system at all.
No, it's magic.
Damn, it's a fat car.
But he's kind enough to put these warp gates all over the place, at least.
That's what that is.
Control, pal. If you need me, I'll be back at the start.
And Shaggy leaves, but there's a snack gate here, so if you weren't a dog, you'd be stuck because you couldn't have any way to hold all these Scooby snacks.
I would think a human could carry more than a dog.
Yeah, but where does Scooby keep all of them anyways? Like, he's got no pockets.
I mean, you don't know that he could. You ever see those old cartoons where they would just pull their skin out and it's just a pocket?
Okay, yeah, that's true. Also disturbing. It's also kind of disturbing how big this guy's greenhouse is.
Shouldn't need to be that tall.
No. And the fact
What you trying to survive?
maybe he's got some flooding planned or something.
Maybe.
This whole
Maybe
place.
he's preparing for the apocalypse and he has a greenhouse full of food.
That's an idea too. Like
Which is also not very taken care of. Look at all those holes.
That's to go along with the lawsuit thing. He's got everything ready in case it ever floods, as well as the zombie apocalypse situation. He can just shoot them all with arrows or have his monsters go against him. I don't know. This professor's... he's got a few screws loose. And there's the laugh track.
Does it always happen when you're using the slippers?
I believe so. I think it's like on a timer. It'll happen every few seconds or so.
I think it's because how goofy he looks.
Indeed. I would probably laugh too if I saw you wearing slippers and a lampshade and you actually were able to hide from the FBI.
I do wear slippers though.
We'll wear a lampshade, see if it works.
I think I'm too huge for a lampshade.
Oh, there's pretty big lampshade. Oh no. Perished. Ooh.
The heck is that thing? Is that a Frankenstein or a ghoul?
That was a zombie.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot there's zombies in this look like just green guys.
Yep. I think that's how they were portrayed, perhaps, back in the ancient times. By ancient times, I mean 1960s.
I think they're portrayed more as just a gray.
Perhaps. So, along with the flooding issues the professor probably has, as well as termites and God knows what else, he's got random concoctions all over the place, a hazardous pits, yet there's, what is it, Homeland Security or something? He has nobody coming around to look over his property, make sure. The city should be coming for him, like, with all these issues, but no, he just gets to get free with it.
You know, knowing what we all know about Scooby-Doo, and these monsters are not really monsters, are these just all guys he just paid to protect his house?
Well, you'll see at the end of the game. A big part of the fact that you can't be injured in this game, the fact that you are injured in this game, it doesn't make sense once you find out like where all these monsters come from. Alright. I'll just say that. And he's got random scarecrows.
I think I have an idea what you're talking about now.
Perhaps. Cody already, he's 10 steps ahead. He thinks the professor's doing this all to get money.
I mean, that's the common storyline with these.
Maybe professor missing $1 million reward, and then he'll find himself but realize he put up the reward money, so he has to pay himself. That would be something this guy would do, though. He thinks it's a smart idea, but it's actually very dumb.
Yeah, it's very stupid.
Ooh.
Chills and spills on Haunted Hill. They should have put an S there.
Yeah, I like that all the names are pretty cheesy for each area.
I could tell what your dialogue writing.
Indeed. Zombie. Wouldn't zombies' vocal cords be like dead or rotting away?
That's why modern zombies groan, because they're rotting away.
But how can they still rot? Like, what do they have that can make noise?
Their throats? You don't really need vocal cords to make noise, you know?
But isn't their throat rotting away?
Yeah, and then after that's all gone, I guess just whatever is left in your muscle, then that's all you can hear, just gurgling.
I don't know, man. That's a little shady.
What do you mean shady? It's just... it makes sense.
I think you're behind all this. You took the professor.
I have no interest in that, and it takes too much work. I think I've told you at one point that if I was to be a villain, I'd be a villain of other villains.
Like a boss villain? Or just fighting villains?
It's a warp day.
Well, I guess you could call it an anti-hero, because I'd be a villain who hunts other villains.
Alright, like an assassin?
Something like that, yeah.
And you can see here, well, you can see there's a lot of areas in this game. Perhaps in the 50s. But I'm gonna say more, probably. I like to think that at one point this was maybe a national park in the Scooby-Doo world, but the professor just didn't keep up with everything, and now there's random cracks and boulders just all over the place.
I mean, that wouldn't happen randomly unless he did it. I can't even say the word. Intentionally.
Right. This whole professor, I think that he is the villain, Cody. No matter how the story ends, he is the villain.
Well, he's the villain of other things than just that.
Yeah.
He's the villain of stealing ideas. He's the villain of putting up this weird property.
And property damage. And another one of his inventions. It's a football helmet.
Ah, yes. The classic game that they played. You know, they used to get concussions a lot more frequently back in the day because they had no helmets.
Well, so it's very nice that the professor invented helmets for them.
Indeed.
Rummy.
I mean, you still get concussions, but there's less possibility of it happening.
Yeah, In Scooby's case, I'm surprised he doesn't get any from killing all these guys now.
Oh, we both know he has nothing up there.
Yeah, that's true. Just runs on Scooby snacks.
Him and Shaggy share a brain cell.
Indeed. On edge, in the hedge. And now we're behind that gate. I don't know how that connects to the mountain, but it somehow does.
Magic.
I want to talk to the architect that designed all this, because he's got some massive explaining to do.
The professor's probably the architect.
That would make sense. He's very smart, but very dumb at the same time. A monster token.
Let's just build this elaborate place, and then get lost in it, and so people have to search for me.
And so he built the boatyard, he built the hedge, he built all this just so Scooby has to go looking for him.
Imagine spending all that money just to play a massive game. Oh, actually, you know what? That sounds like something I would actually do.
Spoiler alert, Cody's gonna be in the sequel of this game.
Did Mr. Beast do that? Yeah, he bought like a football stadium and played hide and seek in it.
Mm-hmm. The winner got like $1 million.
That whole concept sounds fun.
Clamor in the manor. I think you should buy me one of those paintings that moves on its own for Christmas.
You wish.
Oh, a
Roster token, the Headless Specter. Perhaps that's not how you're supposed to get up there, but I did it anyways. You know, I think the guy in that picture that it switches into with the mustache is actually you.
My mustache is not that filled out yet.
Yet, that's you in the future. Perhaps this takes place in the future.
But he doesn't have a beard.
Maybe you cut it off for some reason.
Probably. I mean, that's what I usually do when I mess up my shaving technique. I'll just shave the whole thing off.
Did you hear that spooky sound? It was like, ooh.
Yeah. I know there's an instrument that makes that sound. It's either a flute or it's that weird
the kazoo
tube
kid thing. Ah, yes.
Right.
The clock that
It's the Headless
spins
Specter.
way too fast. So, if you go in this room before you get the helmet, there's no monsters.
It's the creepers.
The professor is just waiting. He
Run.
wanted to be able to attack me, but wanted it to be fair. And this is the thing with the cobwebs. I have no idea how he gets around his house with all these cobwebs in the way.
I think we've established that he's kind of lazy.
He must just, like, he has the groundskeeper do all his grocery shopping, all his toiletry needs, everything. Just summons him, and that's it.
You know what? After he built all his totally legit inventions and then his house, he was probably like, oh, that's good enough. I'm just gonna sit here now and do nothing.
The lazy professor. Classic Scooby-Doo villain. And I'm starting to think that to add on to the fire hazards, well, the hazards in general, he should not have all these candles lit.
It's a werewolf.
Or a fireplace that spews fire. And that seems like something you would do, though.
Really?
They have random fire all over the place and you're like, I'll deal with it later.
I mean, I like fire, but I'm more of a cold guy. I prefer ice.
Alright, it's a werewolf.
Oh yeah, the Headless Specter. Totally a werewolf. I mean, it's legit a werewolf. You just gotta pull down shirt a bit more.
A funny thing to note, in the series, the Headless Specter was actually a good guy, not a villain. But in this game, they're all trying to attack Scooby.
A good guy. Why is it called... So, I'm guessing whoever was the Headless Specter, it was legit what I'm thinking of right now, where he just had his shirt pulled up.
Well, he was trying to scare people away because he had a fortune that was rightfully his, but some people were trying to steal it, so he did the Headless Specter thing to keep him away.
Why didn't he just go talk to a lawyer or something? What the hell?
The same reason.
I'm starting to notice that a lot of Scooby-Doo stuff are just people being very extra.
Look at this dude's kitchen. He's got all the burners going. He's got water all over the place. And bottomless pits in his kitchen. I don't know how that works.
I think he's trying to do an insurance fraud. Maybe he has like fire protection or something.
And water protection. Bottomless pit protection.
You ever seen those weird insurances?
Like the commercials? Or just, yeah. Let me get some insurance on my vacuum cleaner that I never use.
What does that mean? Is it filling up?
It turned off the burners. For some reason, this guy installed his own sprinkler system, which, for him, I suppose that's a good thing, because he's liable to start a fire.
Yeah.
It's a werewolf.
And he's got secret doors everywhere. Like, what is this?
Ruby snacks.
You know, I'm just waiting to hear his laugh, you know? I haven't heard it yet.
His little...
Or or something like that.
Oh, Scooby's laugh?
Yeah.
Right.
In cutscenes, he laughs.
Right.
Other than that, I don't think he really laughs a whole lot.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Alright, I gotta...
It's Geronimo.
like a half hour from now.
So this area is the only area in the game I believe those Geronimo guys appear. I'm not sure why that is. Perhaps they found it racist? I don't
It's a
know.
warp gate.
I wasn't paying attention. What the hell? What's a Geronimo guy?
Geronimo, that guy. Like the Indian thing going on.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Alright, so that is where we'll end the video off for today. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And we'll see you next
Leave you
time.
on that note.
Yeah.